Hey guys, before I get into this video, I do want to apologize for not posting every week. This video is probably going to come 3 weeks after my last video that I posted, but it is for good news. My husband and I just purchased a new home and we have been doing renovations and there's just been a lot going on with that. So I haven't had time to film, but things are starting to kind of fall into place. So it has given me some time to film again, and probably in like a month, you're going to be seeing a different type of setup. I will no longer have just this gray backdrop. I don't know if I'm going to keep using this or if I'm going to just kind of film on my couch in the new home, but we'll see. I just wanted to give you guys that update as to why I haven't been posting as regularly as before. Today, I am going to be reviewing Maybelline's Tattoo Studio Sharpenable Gel Pencil Eyeliner. If you are thinking about purchasing this product, watch to find out what you need to know before you buy. I purchased this at Ulta and it cost $9.99. It comes in 14 different shades and I purchased the shade Deep Onyx, which is the darkest shade, but they do have a lot of fun, bright colors. So if you really like using different colored eyeliners, the color range is actually really good. This eyeliner draws on for up to 36-hour tattoo intensity. It is a long-wearing eyeliner that glides on smooth and delivers intense eye definition in one stroke. It is waterproof, smudge-resistant, sebum-resistant, and long-wearing up to 36 hours. Almost 3 years ago, I did review Maybelline's Tattoo Studio Liquid Eyeliner. I was really on the fence about it because I loved that it did not smudge at all on my oily skin. But the product was dry. It was pretty hard to put on. Like, you had to put it on in patches because of how dry it was, and it just wasn't a smooth application. I saw this product and it's in the same Tattoo Studio line. Most of the time, gel eyeliners are pretty smooth in application. And when I was reading the claims on this product and saw that it was sebum resistant, I felt like it would have that same staying power as the liquid eyeliner that I had reviewed 3 years ago. Here's the product. Here is the pencil portion. I am going to try to sharpen this at the 4-hour check-in and see how well it does, because I did see some comments on the reviews that they had a hard time sharpening it, and because of that, they really only got the use out of this portion that's already out. Let's try it out here on my hand. That is one stroke. It is very pigmented and it glided on really smoothly. I have all the rest of my makeup on. This is the only other thing that I'm going to add. I have nothing on my eyes. I am going to apply this to my upper lash line and also my lower lash line, so you can really see if this is smudge resistant.
I've tried to reach you, but you close your mind. So much to say, the words are hard to find. You're running out of stamina, I see it in your eyes. Let me be your light, we could reignite like fireflies.
Here is the eyeliner on both the upper lash line and on the bottom lash line. I also did tightline the upper lash line just so we can see how that worked. It's not the smoothest application. It took some time and some going over to apply it to parts of my upper lash line and even my bottom lash line too, but I would say more so on my upper lash line. It is very pigmented. It takes time to get that line nice and smooth. Even after applying the eyeliner, I had to kind of run it over with my finger just to make sure it's smooth because it was pretty choppy in some areas. On the bottom lash line, same thing, a little bit hard to apply. It wasn't very smooth, but you can get there. It just takes some time. It's not that skinny, so it's kind of hard to get a more precise line and to even get a skinny line. There are some times I don't really want a big, bold liner on my eyes, and this is kind of thicker than I usually go when I use liquid eyeliners. I didn't want to attempt like a real wing because it was on the fatter side, and I feel like I would just make a big fat wing on my eye and it wouldn't look good. So I didn't attempt that. The real reason I wanted to test this out is to see if it lasts on my oily skin. Right now my skin isn't very oily on my eyes. It's actually probably more on the drier side, but as the day gets going, it will become much more oily. We can see if it is really waterproof, smudge, and sebum resistant. I will do a 4 to 5 hour check-in, and then at the end of the night, after wearing for at least 8 hours, I will give you guys my final review, and I will also show you the removal process and see how easy it is to remove this. So I will see you guys later. The eyeliner has transferred from my upper lash line to my eyelids. The bottom lash line looks okay so far, except for my left eye outer corner where there is smudging.
I try to reach you, but you close your mind. So much to say, the words are hard to find. You're running out of stamina.
Before I give you all my final thoughts, because I was out during the 4 hour check-in, I do want to sharpen it. This is the Sonia Kashuk sharpener. Okay, pretty good. It really did sharpen. Sometimes when I sharpen these types of gel pencils, they break really fast. So I'm just drawing on a line here. And there we go. Probably can get a more precise line if you do sharpen this before use. Now I do want to do some eye makeup remover. This is just the Target brand oil-free eye makeup remover.
In your eyes, let me be your light. We could reignite like fireflies.
It wasn't horrible at removing it. I do see still some like right by the lash line, and I think I would have to get a Q-tip to really get in there. But you can get most of it off with just a cotton pad and some eye makeup remover. Let me give you my thoughts. The color range is great. I think they do have your normal browns and blacks and also like the neutral whites and creams colors. And they also have a lot of bright and bold colors for people who want to go a little bit more colorful with their eyeliner. The eyeliner is very pigmented, and it actually stayed pretty pigmented on my upper and lower lash line and even in the waterline. But even though it was pigmented, it smudged. And at first it was mostly from the lower lash line, and at the 4 hour mark it wasn't too bad. It was mostly smudging in the corners, which is pretty usual for me. But by the end of the night, it kind of smudged all over the place. And it even was on the top of my eyelids, because my eyelids do get very oily. It had transferred from the upper lash line to the upper eyelids as well. Because of that smudging, and that's really why I purchased this product, is because I wanted something that wouldn't smudge, that is not a liquid eyeliner. Because most of the time I use liquid eyeliners, and I have found ones that do not smudge. But this one I thought would just be like an easier application process, because eyeliner, sometimes you have to be a lot more careful. But yeah, it didn't really work out that way. I feel like it smudged more than liquid eyeliners do for me. Now, I can't really say if the smudging is due to the product itself or if it's because of my oily skin. A lot of eyeliners do smudge because of my oily skin and my oily eyelids. So if you don't really have that issue and you're looking for an eyeliner that is pigmented and has a variety of colors, I would say try this product because it could really work for you. It just did not work for me. Thank you guys so much for watching my review on Maybelline's Tattoo Studio Sharpenable Gel Pencil Eyeliner. If you want to follow me on all of my other social media, I am at Jenn Reviews on Facebook and on Instagram, and I'm at Jenn Reviews _ on TikTok. If you are looking for a certain product that I've reviewed, I do separate my playlist by brand. All you have to do is click on that brand and you can see all of the products that I've reviewed from them. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Do you think goodbye?